Hello everyone, my name is Zerodaimaru and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2. Alright, so sorry for the little bit of a hiatus I had to take. After those last couple of episodes, I needed to take a break, take a step away from the game, play some other stuff. Just in general, allow my ire about what has happened to my once great kingdom to abate, and then I can focus on rebuilding. And in looking, things are not actually all that bad. So the first thing I want to point out is this guy here, the Duke Clotaire of Orleans, doesn't have a lot of troops right now, but we have a 10-year truce with him, and I don't have anywhere near the prestige I need. Actually, maybe I do. We'll come back to that. Anyways. Either way, I don't have the prestige I need yet to be able to declare war. I need a little bit more. But it would also give me the truce breaker, and considering how young this guy is, I mean, 42 is not super young, but, you know. Yeah, anyways. But all the same, he has tons of allies, sure. None of them can help him if I declare war. His maximum army size is only 241 for his own personal, and 947 for his entire realm, right? And if I go and take a look at me, and take a look at my armies, my maximum armies, my current armies are 448, but my maximum is over 3,000. And I still have a de jure claim on all of this territory. So it's going to be super easy for me to take it back in a war. So basically at this point, we're just waiting for our own soldiers to recover, and we're, gonna end the truce to expire, and then we can go back and take those realms. Provided that France doesn't do that ahead of time, but I don't think they will, because the King of France is one of his allies. They don't like each other very much, but they are still allies. So, we shall see how that goes. Now, looking at, potential other expansions, we actually have a few that we could maybe consider. We have Reims up here. And their relative strength is about 9,000 men, so never mind. I just saw, oh, they're smaller than me, I can take them. No, I can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. We do have this guy over here, though, which I was looking at. Oh, wait, was I looking at the wrong guy? I think I might have been. Oh, yes, I was. Yes, I was. Okay. So let's move this out of the way. I want to move the whole window, please. There we go. All right, so what's this guy's name? Archbishop Leon of Champagne. So we're looking for Leon. There he is. What has he got? His maximum troop count is only 1,000, well, closer to 1,500 men. He has no allies, so that's going to be a really nice take for us before too long. In fact, I think I'm going to get my my chancellor fabricating claims up there as it is. Now, do I have de jure claims or ducal claims on any of that? I do not. What about, yeah, I don't think I have any way to claim this guy's land. Yeah. Let me see. Oh. Well, crap. I hadn't realized that. So the crown laws prevent us from going to war with each other. That's going to make it super hard to expand. So let's take a look. Medium Crown Authority. What is it that actually prevents us from going to war? I think it might actually be the Crown Authority law. We can check by going back into my own duchy. Let's see. Maybe not. What is preventing me from going to war, then? What is the law? Because maybe I could press to have it changed. Back to the Kingdom of France. Alright, well, either way, it doesn't really matter too much right now, so I can't actually go to war within our own territory. That is a damn shame. That is a really big shame, because now that's going to make expanding all that much harder. Alright, so the next thing I want to take a look at then is potentially, I do want to go on a grand hunt, so let's just go ahead and do that right away. What I want to do, though, is potentially join a faction. So we have a couple of different factions there. What can I do? Seniority succession, Gaveltine succession, lower crown authority. See, this is why I really want to know what is, like, what law is preventing me from going to war. I really want to know what that is. Let me see here. Just going to take a quick look at all the different types of laws, see if I can figure out which one prevents us from actually going to war. It's not maybe... No, it wouldn't be the Kingdom of Aquitaine. It would have to be the Kingdom of France. So it's either medium crown authority, the powers of nobility and monarch are in a precarious balance, papal investiture, decentralized, normal feudal levies, tax exemption for feudals, normal cities, normal church, and for tribals. It's got to be the crown authority. So I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and just assume that it is crown authority. We're going to start a faction to lower the crown authority in France. Let's go ahead and do that. And we'll see if we can't maybe get some members in that want to join us. Alright, so there's that. The next thing we need to do. We're going to have a potential title loss on succession because we actually haven't nominated somebody to succeed us. So we're going to go ahead and nominate my son. And he should hopefully very quickly rise to the top of that list after we unpause. So that should take care of that. We do have an open council position. Luckily, we do have a fairly decent steward to take care of it. He's my half-brother. But hopefully, he won't screw us over too bad. So you can go ahead and start working on that. See, this is super annoying, because I was originally planning to fabricate claims over here. Crown laws, okay. So there's only 2 crown laws in France. There's crown authority and investiture. And I'm fairly certain it's not investiture that's preventing us from doing what I want to do. So yeah. In the meantime, let's take a look at the outside realms. Unfortunately, that's going to make things super hard to advance here. So what we're going to have to do is start playing sneaky and backstabby to try to either lower the crown authority so I can start a military conquest again, or start marrying so that my heirs inherit. Gonna be a bit of a slow grow thanks to that, but we'll have to wait and see, because I'm sure something will happen outside of our influence that will give us a shot here. Anyways, I think that is enough of me babbling on. Let's go ahead. Yeah, I'm not ready to rise in revolt just yet. We only have like 7% of our strength needed. So we're gonna go ahead, bump things up. Let's go ahead. I want to just make sure that... Oh, yay. So 5 prestige for that. Alright, come on. Start voting for my son, you bastards, or I'll change the law. They're not, in fact, actually voting for my son. What I should do, because that's the other thing that it's telling me, is I have unlanded sons. I do have a slightly too large demand size, so I should give him a county of his own to rule. So out of my 3 counties, which one is the least profitable? Auxerre. So we're going to give him that one. So son, grant landed title, Auxerre, you can have the lower titles too. Actually, you know what? No, he gets the whole thing anyway. Yeah, so we'll send that, and then he can start kind of building up his own power base, his own prestige. And that'll be good. I also lose the unlanded sons penalty, which is also good. Let me see, what is my military commander doing? Let's go ahead and unpause. He is training troops, that's good. We need all the troops we can get right now. Grand Hunt is over. Man, that was a bit of a waste, but okay. It's been a while since we've been able to do some of these intrigues, though. Where does my half-brother reside? He doesn't really have anything. You know what I'm going to do, actually? I'm going to send my Chancellor to improve diplomatic relations with the King. Because if he likes us, we might be able to finagle some land from him. We shall see. In the meantime... Oh, we do have a child that lacks a guardian. We should take care of that. During his visit to the court, the Chancellor of France, Louis Carling, has really convinced me of what a benevolent and peaceful ruler his liege, King Louis IV of France is. So we got diplomatized. Alright, so I do want to go ahead and find out which child this is. This is my nephew. So we don't really care too much about him, but we should still find somebody to educate him. What about my half-brother? Maybe we can make him like us a bit more. Let's take a look at my half-brother, though, before we agree to such a thing. Where is he in here? Come on, let me actually see his card, please. Alright, we'll do it this way. Half-brother, there he is. He is ambitious. We don't want him passing on that trait. Oops, not a wife. We want to educate him. What about... Is there any of my other vassals that I kind of need to improve relationship with? Thomas Bouvindy. Anything bad on you that I really care about? Not really. Okay, perfect. You are the perfect man for the job. Educate child. Thomas. There he is. There we go. That'll take care of that. Let me see. Yeah, you're, what are you? The king of Lothrenia and Burgundy. Only 7,000 men at max, though. If I could pull in some of my allies, that would be a decent take, I think. It's outside my realm, so I don't think the king would appreciate me declaring war and expecting him to help out too much, but, you know. Now, in the meantime, actually, I should maybe... I'm going to go ahead, not pause it, but I'm going to lower the speed. Gives me a chance to look around here, because what we need to start looking for is a way that we can force inheritance. Like over here. This guy has no family. So who's inheriting this after you die? Let's see. Yeah, I don't see who's actually... You don't have an heir. You're way too old to have a child, so we can't even really do it that way, though. Yeah, what I want to do is look for a place that will have, or is likely to have, a woman ruler. And you see, my son is already actually betrothed, now that I think about it. I could break the betrothal, though. There's nothing saying I have to go through with that. Who is he betrothed to? Princess of East Francia. Yeah, that's not really all that helpful for me anymore, so I'll probably break that betrothal if I can find a decent match somewhere else. Let's go ahead and unpause here real quick. Yeah, you see, you are not married. You're the first in line after your brothers. In fact, you only have one brother, if I'm reading that right. Okay. Let's try that again. Yeah, you only have the one brother. So I'm thinking I marry her, or marry my son to her, murder the child, and then, because he's 39, so I mean, still young enough that he could have another child. Is his wife pregnant? No. How easy would it be to murder you? 24 to start with. Oh, it's gonna be super duper easy. Alright, well, before we do that, I definitely need to make sure that the marriage is gonna work. So first things first, to my son. Now how do I break his betrothal? Arrange marriage? Okay, so I'll just do it this way. Down here with you, arrange marriage. with your daughter to... My son's not a valid target. Alright, so I have to break the betrothal first. How do I do that? Maybe talk to her father? I've never actually broken a betrothal before. I don't know how to do it. How do I break this betrothal? Actually, where do you fall in the line of succession? Rich Menza? Is that... You're fairly high. And you only have one brother. Now, your father is fairly young, so he could have more children. What would the chance to kill this guy be? Because we might actually keep that. Because we could inherit an entire kingdom. If this goes well. Plot power. Taking him out would be a lot more difficult. A lot more difficult. Is that legit his mother that would be willing to kill him? Queen Borgain of East Francia? Who's your mother? Oh, no. That's his stepmother. For a bag of gold, she'd be willing to help. Yeah, and then she doesn't have... Is she pregnant? She's not pregnant. I'm thinking we might actually stick with this because, okay, fine. If this whole other marriage thing that I was looking at goes through, we have somebody who's in a really good position, you know, in France. If this goes through, I get... Where's East Francia? All of this. I'd basically, at this point, become, like, the majority of the Holy Roman Empire. Oh, it could work. It could work. It could be great. I just need to pull this off. Okay. So this is where we're going to be devoting a lot of our energy over the next couple of episodes. So let's go ahead. And as I said, the first things first, this kid needs to die. So let's go ahead and get who we can. So you would help with a gift. Let me see. How much would you want for a gift? 34 gold. Let's go ahead and do that. And we'll invite to plot. That'll get us up to what? Let me see. We'll call that 30... Like 70%-ish, a little less. Well, we can bring you into the plot. Let's go ahead and do that. We can bring you into the plot. Now, unfortunately, having this many people in the plot is not going to be... Let's just kind of see where we land after we bring these people in. For plot power. 39. 47. Come on. 105. Perfect. And what I'm also going to do is get my spy master over to the seat of East Francia. Let me see. Plot power increased by 10%. Yeah, so we're going to send you over to East Francia. All right, so there we are. That could be super helpful. It would make for some very odd borders, but I dig it. Let's see. Speaking of, how is this going? Yeah, see, my heir is not winning this election, which I'm not super happy about. Why can I not change this? Alright, so I would have to reign for at least 10 years. Who's voting for you? Count Arnold of Nevers. Count Arnold of Nevers. Nevers. You don't like me very much. Well, you like me at 64. I'm gonna give you a gift of 40 gold. No, I'm not gonna bother. We'll wait. I think it'll be fine for now. Especially if my plan works, we might just abandon our holdings in France altogether and take over East Francia. We'll see how she goes. But that might be a thing that happens. Anyway, we can go ahead and bump the speed back up. Let me see. Duchess Elizabeth. My wife feels I risk too much with my escapades and tried to persuade me to stop risking my life, but it's such a thrill. Wife doesn't like me very much right now, but that's okay. She's ancient. Let's see here. Intrigue. Can I do another event? I can do a summer fair, so let's go ahead and do that. That should make the peasants happy. What are we doing for gold right now? An income of about 5 gold a month. That's not horrible. Oh, we lost somebody from the plot. I don't like that. The Summer's Fair archery contest went very well. The clout and the space around it was filled with arrows. Some of them had hit the bullseye, some of them had missed the clout altogether. The winner was a modest man who disappeared rather quickly after he collected his prize. Good archer, that man. Oh, okay, sure. So why did we lose somebody here? That's okay, though. We do have somebody that we can maybe bring in for 63 gold. What about you? You would want 66 gold, so I'm kind of broke right now, so we'll have to just bring only the one of them in. That'll bring us back over 100%. So let's bring him into the plot. Anybody new? Not really. Oh, wow, she went up to 15%. What do I need to bribe you? 20 gold. Alright, let's unpause. Because you're definitely worth bringing in. What's this? During his visit to the Cohen channel, blah blah blah, I got diplomatized again. Arranged by plot power. Alright, let's see if I can't send a gift to her, and then bring her into the plot, and then I think that'll be enough to ensure that the plot will go off in due time. Alright, summer fair is over. Come on. I sent you the money. Now you will join me. There she is. Okay. Invite her to the plot. And that should be enough to ensure that this goes off fairly well. Because my son will then marry the first daughter. And we'll have to keep a very close eye on this to make sure that she doesn't pop out any more sons for him. Oh, what's this? Permit me to remind you of your obligations as duty as my sworn vassal. To form a conspiratorial faction would be in direct violation of these, and I must ask for your promise never to do so. Perhaps you are right, my liege. Oh, okay. So basically, I have no choice but to disband my faction. The trusting perk sucks so bad. Alright, fine. Let's see. I have 2 children that lack a guardian and an open council position. What council position did we lose? My chancellor is gone. Why did my chancellor go away? Alright, well, let's bring you in, and we'll continue diplomatizing the king, I guess. In the meantime, we want to continue collecting taxes. That's good. That's all fine. My wife apparently very much dislikes me, but that's okay as well. Not gonna worry about any of that just yet. Let's go ahead and unpause. And we will go and... How is this going? Yeah, see, I only have 2 voters so far. Well, I'll definitely have to throw a feast when I can, and that'll hopefully increase... I say it might be, though, that the people need to like him. So, we'll see. Either way, I'm not going to worry about it too much right now. I have potentially bigger fish to fry. In fact, actually, I want to go in here, go here, go here, and to here. And I'm going to mark you as a special interest character. Because I want to know what you do. Alright, today my half-brother Bouchard asked me for a fief of his own to govern. See, I don't have any land to give out, which is the problem. Are you doing anything important for me? Yeah, you rather like me. You are the court chaplain. So I'd really rather not piss you off, but at the same breath, I don't really have anything to give you. So, yeah, sorry buddy, but you're not getting anything. Let me see. Ansel. Okay, so my son needs a guardian. So I'm going to go ahead and educate him myself, because I think he is my spare, right? Let's just double check that. That's not the button I wanted to press. No, Cloyter is actually my spare. He's also up for a education, so let's go ahead, educate child with me. Actually, if I can, I'll probably educate them both. Send that. How is he 14 without a guardian? And how is he 14 and sucks so bad? Well, I guess his diplomacy's not bad. All the same. Alright, so that's that one. And this other one is also, it's 13. Holy crap, who was educating you guys before? Wish I could find out. Anyway, we are going to educate both of them for the last couple of years. Don't think I have, yeah. So my two sons are my wards, which is fine. Alright, and this episode has, unfortunately guys, reached its end. So, it feels good to be back in the saddle. I hope to get back to posting one of these every day like I was for a little while there. And I hope you guys will join me for the next episode of Crusader Kings 2. Until next time, so long!